The car runs so smooth with the MHD and XHP. Look at that, listen to that. It looks like we're here.
Adam, it's time to go, brother. Appreciate everything.
Thanks, brother. I'm looking forward to doing this.
Hey guys, Christian here. Welcome back to another 335i episode. Today I'm super excited because I'm finally gonna get the paint on my car repaired. You know, talked about it in previous episodes. The hood, the trunk looks pretty bad. I also have some trim pieces that got broken. I ordered new ones and I need to get that painted as well, along with a lip that I recently got for the bumper. I was recently introduced to a local YouTuber that specializes both in paint and in body work. I contacted him and he's gonna help me out with my paint situation. So we're about to head to Christmas, Florida right now to drop off my car. And yes, Christmas is actually a city in Florida. I didn't know that until I met him. All right, can you guys see? This is the lip right here. It barely fits into the car. I had to put it from the back to the front seat. And the reason I'm super excited is because once I get the paint stuff done, I can finally install the wheels. I refused to put the wheels when the paint looked like that. So now I'm gonna be able to install the wheels, the suspension, and it's gonna look so good. All right, now time to go to Christmas, Florida. Gotta love this traffic. Every time I get to the 408 expressway, it's always the same story. So guys, something interesting happened as I'm driving over to drop off the car. I use Google Maps to navigate pretty much everywhere that I'm going. So I have it set up right now to take me to the location. So I'm driving right, and then I get a notification asking me on the screen, hey, is the speed trap still there? Only answer if it's safely to do so, yes or no. And it marks a spot on the map. So then I look at the spot where it's indicating that, and there's a state trooper right there, speed trapping. That is insane. Google is taking over the world, guys. And that's the second time I've gotten a notification like that this week. The other day it was a question asking me if there was still an accident on the specific road I was driving on. And now it's asking me if the speed trap is still there? Oh my goodness. Gotta love Google. The car runs so smooth with the MHD and XHP. Look at that, listen to that. That's so good, oh my goodness. Check how fast the downshifts are, watch this. This is on 5th gear right now, watch this. Instant, 3rd gear, instant. This honestly looks like a heaven road to like catch some speed. But you know, roads like these are the ones where cops speed trap the most. So I'm not gonna take any chances here because I don't know this area like that. Honestly, never been away from like the city in Orlando. This is the complete suburbs. But we're getting pretty close to where we're supposed to go. It looks like we're here towards the back side. Yeah, there he is right there. That's Adam from Body Vision.
All right, it is time. All right, guys, so the car's in the shop right now. Let me introduce you guys to the guy that's gonna work his magic on my car, Adam. This is Adam from...
What's up, man?
Yeah, so this is Adam from Body Vision.
Yep.
This is the guy I was talking about earlier. This guy specializes in paint job and body work. What else, Adam? You kind of do everything else too, right?
I try to do it all. I try to do a little paint. Well, what I really specialize in is paint and body work, but I want to be known for all of it. I do a little bit of welding, a little fabrication, a little motor work, and a whole bunch of that stuff is on my channel, and that's all going to be in the description below as well. Christian, what's going on with the hood is the first thing I noticed, and the trunk. So what's going on with this?
So this was going on, as far as I know, I'm the second owner to this car. But the previous person I talked to, they said that somebody did a pretty bad job. They might have had some damage underneath and then they painted over it, and that's what probably happened to the trunk, but I'm not entirely sure. Have you seen that before?
Yeah, I've seen that before, and this is really a blessing, the fact that this is good. We're gonna be able to pull this back, and then once this is repainted, it's gonna be perfect. Where we get into some major trouble is, like, let's say, for example, we had fading all on the whole quarter and everything. This is gonna be a relatively cheap and easy thing to fix because the things that are messed up are separate from the entire car. It's gonna be a pretty easy, pretty quick repair, and we're just gonna get it handled.
Yeah, that's pretty cool though. I guess since the paint doesn't have any kind of sparkle or pearl to it, it makes it that much easier for it to match even if you just do some of the body panels, right?
That's that BMW jet black, right?
Yeah, BMW jet black, that's what it is. Okay, when it comes to the front here, it seems like the previous owner, at least from what I heard from the sales rep, at the time was that they used to put the car through the automatic car wash, and this is why you don't put your car through automatic car wash, right, Adam? Yeah. So it's pretty bad for the paint, and this is pretty much the end result to it. The clear coat seems like it's all gone. Is that the clear coat that we're looking at?
Yeah, it looks like oxidation in the clear, or if not, it's down to the base coat. I can't tell for sure, but the fact that there's these really deep scratches, because sometimes you can wet sand and buff and bring life back to it, but the fact that there's these really deep scratches, we're just gonna sand it down and repaint it.
Gotcha. And then we have, guys, you guys already know because I've kind of brought it up in other episodes here. You can see that these little moldings that go to the top of the convertible roof are completely torn off. And then we have the other side here as well that's pretty torn off. And I can tell you how this happened, guys. This was an automatic car wash as well, but this time that was not the previous owner. This was my wife. So yeah, this is why you wanna try to hand wash your car as much as possible. That way you have much more control. All right, so one thing that I learned from Adam today is that the BMW paint, at least some of them do, they come with like a factory peel. You know what most people always call orange peel is when somebody does a really bad paint job? Well, on this car, it comes from factory. It's supposed to be that way. I didn't really realize it until you brought it up. Adam, is that gonna be an issue once you paint the rest of the car? Can you match that?
No, and the thing is, that's a lot of cars come with a factory orange peel. You can see them real heavily on like some of the newer Dodges, like the Ram 2500s are notorious for seeing them. And black is gonna be a color that's gonna show everything. So that's one of the reasons why we see it. So when I'm actually painting this trunk and the hood, I wanna go for color to match as well as texture. The color is gonna be perfectly fine. BMW Jet Black is actually a color that I'm really familiar with. That's what I like. If I'm ever doing any random black trim pieces, I actually buy BMW Jet Black. So I'm gonna get the color correct, and also we wanna make the texture match, because a lot of times when you're painting aftermarket parts or you're doing a whole bunch of stuff like that, you wanna sand them down, wet sand them, and get them perfectly flat, but we don't wanna do that on this car. We wanna make sure it looks like this panel was never painted, was never replaced, or we don't wanna have any dead giveaways that there's any work done to it, because that's gonna make the car look better at the end.
Guys, this guy knows what he's talking about. This is why you guys should go to his channel and check it out. He does a lot of DIY stuff like that, and if you want to learn how to kind of save money and do this at home, this is the perfect guy to go see. I'll make sure and link his channel down in the description below.
Yeah, and I also encourage people, like, you don't need like this right here. This is just kind of like a handmade setup. Like, I don't have a booth and I don't like do anything like that. I really want to encourage people to do it on their own, save some money, and show you that you can do this in your own garage too, and then we'll get good results, and you'll see that on my channel.
Yeah, I'm actually really excited to see what the work does. Guys, you already know I've been waiting to put the wheels on the car, and all I want to do is make sure the paint looks good, and that's the final step, and it's gonna look great. And these are the pieces of plastic, guys, that go to the top of the convertible that Adam from Body Vision is also gonna take care of as well. They come pre-primed from factory, so this should be pretty easy work for him. You guys remember this one? I told you guys that it was missing. Somebody stole it from me. I had to get another one right here. There it is. So by the way, guys, this is probably one of the next things I'm gonna probably do to the car is I'm gonna remove this cowl filter. It's pretty big, and it kind of blocks a lot of the heat from escaping from the back end towards the windshield. Burger Motorsports actually sells the little smaller ones that go attached right here, little small filters on each side. And it's supposed to help with cooling, so you'll be able to hear the engine noise as well from the inside, because of course this kind of blocks a lot of the backside. And then once you're inside of the car, you take this off, there's a lot more engine noise that's gonna escape through here. So the car's gonna sound much better while you're driving.
See the blow-off valve still sticking on there?
Yeah, blow-off valve is still there, guys. It's still there. You guys remember how I shot off, I hit the top of the hood before? It's still there, and it's still pretty clean too. I get a lot of controversy about these filters right here, the dual cone air intakes, that it just sucks up hot air. Guys, you guys don't understand the concept here. What we're trying to do, since the car is tuned, we need to get as much air as we can, which creates more combustion, and ultimately it's gonna get more power. It's gonna suck in the air, and then it goes down to the intercooler at the bottom, and it takes the air temperature and it cools it. This is why I installed a pretty big intercooler down here. I got the 7.5 stepped one, so I can cool that air, feeds it over to the turbos. This is a must. I don't care what you guys say. This is a must right here. As long as you're not pushing it through the dyno 4 or 5 times, you shouldn't worry about heat soak at all. It actually looks better without the hood, because that hood was pretty nasty.
Let's rock without the hood, man.
Right, and just take the bumper off. Screw it. See the.
When I get my GT motor, I'm rocking that no hood for a good month. I'm letting turbos full.
All right, that's it, guys. I'm pretty much about to leave right now. I'm gonna leave this in the hands of Adam from Bodie Vision, and I'm sure he's gonna make it look really good. I can't wait to see how it's gonna turn out. It should be done maybe mid next week, maybe by the end of it, just a week and a half, and you guys will probably see it in the video in 2 weeks. I'll keep you guys updated on Instagram. If you guys haven't followed me there, make sure to follow me and I can give you guys update. And of course, guys, if you guys want to see the entire process of this car being worked on, like hand, step by step and stuff like that, you guys want to learn how to do this yourself at your house, make sure to follow Adam at Bodie Vision. I'll link his channel down in the description below. I'm telling you, this guy is the real deal, and he can tell you exactly and show you how to do stuff. Anything else you want to add to that, Adam?
No, man, I just ask if you guys want to come over. I appreciate honest feedback. I don't claim to be the best painter, the best fabricator, the best anything. Just come, check out the videos, be in the comment section, let me know what you think about it, and I really hope to see you guys there.
All right, you guys heard the man. Like I said, I'll link his channel in the description below, so that way you guys can see the entire process on how he fixes the paint on my car. And after the paint is done, we'll go ahead and slap the wheels, the suspension, and let's see how it looks. Adam, it's time to go, brother. Appreciate everything.
Thanks, brother. I'm
right,
looking
guys.
forward to doing this, and I'm looking forward to
Dude, I can't wait, man. I can't wait, honestly. Can't wait to see it. I'm sure you're gonna do a really good job. So yeah, we'll see what's up. We'll keep in touch, brother.
Cool, man. I'll talk to you